it's just hell because if you crave approval, validation, and attention and stuff, you're gonna fall short in life. It's gonna be brutal. And my sister's going through a horrific breakup. And I know narcissism's thrown around, and I really thought I understood narcissism until I started like just talking to her more and going through this process of her leaving and stuff and just how frightening it is. I mean, I think it's more frightening for a female than what it is for a male, but I went through a lot of horrific shit with my exes I've had, and one who I thought was a narcissist. The more I look at it, it's maybe histrionic with I don't I don't know, histrionic borderline with narcissistic traits, which is like covert it's a mess. I mean, personality disorders will completely wreck someone's everybody has trauma, but it'll wreck someone's somewhat rational thinking mind. But if you have deep seated trauma that's in a family dynamic that was based around people pleasing, passive aggressiveness, not being able to express your emotions and feelings and just rage and walking on eggshells. And I don't know why some people come out and they're abusers and some people come out and they're the abused. I don't know why that happens. And there's many times I question if I'm an abuser because the relationships I put myself in, my reactions are very abusive. My temper's very abusive. My rage is abusive. But I think it's come to a point to where my nervous system has just taken too much. It can't handle too much. It can't handle anymore. And then drinking makes things 100 times worse, but drinking's the only thing that kind of calms the nervous system. But then it kind of like short circuits it, but all that stuff that's still making the nervous system like hyper react is still there. And it just makes it over hyper reactive. And I don't know. I don't even know if that makes sense, but it does to me because I'm really starting to dissect a lot of stuff and I don't know how to get out of my own way. I don't know how to like not care what people think about me. I don't know how to go to the doctor and be like, hey, I'm really fucking struggling. I need help. I don't know how the person that's going to help me. I don't know how to like take that person's help and without nitpicking every little thing about them and thinking they can't help me because I think they're not qualified enough or it's just a very maddening space I'm in right now or mindset because mental health is everything. And it's a hot mess in the US right now and in the world. I mean, with all this shit going on with AI and everything else, it's frightening because it's slowly breaking people down. And the younger you are, the more you won't see it yet. You might if you're really in tune with shit, but it doesn't hit you until maybe your 30s. You start thinking about stuff. Then your 40s. Then you're like, okay, whatever. In your 50s, then you're fucked because you look back on your life and you're like, fuck. At least me, I do, and I just don't know what to do. I really don't. I I'm just not happy with myself. I'm not happy with anything. I can't get ahead. Every time I start to get ahead, there's something that comes up. Either it's self-imposed or it's something from the outside that I can't control that just kicks me and then gets me and then kicks me while I'm down. And it's not me being a victim. It's just how life is. And if you've lived your life and grew up in an environment where you were used to being kicked when you're down, and just used to being struggling and used to the chaos and used to manipulation and used to passive aggressive bullshit, it really fucks with you. I really think there's a point of no return to where you can't fix shit, to where you can't heal a traumatized nervous system and mindset unless you go on medication, which medication's temporary, but then I don't know. I'm very against that, but I'm 51 and I'm thinking, fuck, maybe I have to say just medicate me just so I can get through life. Because I'm telling you, the way you live your life and the destructive patterns you do eventually start surfacing physically. And once they come physically, then that really fucks you up mentally because the physical pain I'm in every day and the physical discomfort and just the misery, it really fucks with it fucks with your psychological makeup. It does. And I'm just like, and I always want to write. I want to make a video, and I'm like, just give me views, give me likes, give me a comment, make me go viral. and I've never went viral on YouTube. I had 3 channels, and I've deleted every one of them, but they were doing good. Some of them were doing very well and get monetized, and it just wasn't enough. Or I was with somebody that made me feel guilty and shame for putting the information I put out there, so I deleted the channels. But I've had many viral articles over on Quora, and I was always like, oh, if I just get a lot of views or comments or likes, then that'll complete me. That'll make me feel better. If I feel people relate to me, then I feel better. But it doesn't make me feel better. Temporarily, it's just nothing but a dopamine boost. It does help me temporarily, but long term, it's not sustainable. Yeah, because you got to keep putting content out and forcing content that, and you see it on there with the girls putting their asses out and just doing stupid videos where they're riding a bike with a thong on. It's like that show, they're looking for some dopamine kick that's like not sustainable, because eventually you get old and eventually there's another piece of ass that looks better than your piece of ass, or there's somebody that has better content than you, or there's somebody that has more. I don't know. It's just it's so exhausting to be aware of stuff and see where society is heading. And I don't know how to, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix, not even that, just fix myself to where I'm content, because I don't have money, and there's times I had money, a lot of money, and I wish I was in the mindset I am now back when I had the money, because I would do things everything different. I would I'd be so, life is easier if you have money, if you're in the right mindset when you have it. But if you have it, or manage to get some when you're in the wrong mindset, it'll destroy you, and that's what it did to me. So now I'm just stuck, and I'm hoping that somehow I catch a break, but I don't know. I just think that it's too late, because I don't know how much more mentally and like physically and just I don't know how much more I can take. I mean, my mental capacity is not operating like it used to. I'm just worn out. I'm fucking, my nervous system is fucking just deep fried to the next level. So, to the next video.